I think that people who come to dine, they're much more discerning now, and their expectations are much higher. They've not got as much money in their pockets, but they're willing to spend it if they think they're getting value. But they're also their expectations are much higher than they've ever been. Wine is becoming much more important in our offering. Wine's a big growth area in the market. I mean, there's more wine drunk now than beer and other types of alcohol. So we're seeing a massive growth in that area. You know, we have to try and offer good value, good quality wine, and we think we've got there now with what we've got in our portfolio. Stocking Bat's Blood was a real strange one. We were doing a murder mystery night a couple of years ago. It was around the Halloween time, so it all fitted together. When we were pouring it and people were trying it, there seemed to be a general consensus that this wine was something a bit different, but very special different. It was a very drinkable wine, and people were really enjoying it. We then decided after that to put it on the bar as a sort of wine of the month, wine of the week, and people were trying it without exception. People were liking it and buying it, which was really unusual, because normally when you have a wine of the week, they try it and they say, oh well, yeah, but I'll still go back to, I'll have the Shiraz, I'll have the Rioja, or yeah, it's nice, but I'll have that. But without exception, people said, oh yeah, that's really nice, we'll have a glass or we'll have the bottle. And from there, really, the rest is history. We've now got customers actually coming in and asking for Bat's Blood, which is really strange, because it's the only wine that people do that for. There are instances where we've run out, and people have come in and been really disappointed. So we've had the food offering, and people have come in for the Bat's Blood and been disappointed that we've not had the stock. That was in the early days when we were sort of buying a few bottles, but now it's a permanent position on the bar, and sells very, very well, which is, you know, great. So there we are. That's the story of the Dovecote and Bat's Blood, really.
I guess the business is built on key principles, really. One, we set our stall out to offer quality and premium product. Two, to aim for a service that's exceptional. And three, we wanted to create something for the town that was unique, different, that nobody else was doing. And what's been really important for us is to make sure that giving customers a terrific experience is part of the package. A unique shopping experience is one of our aims, one of our straplines, if you like. For us, wines again is an important part of the business. One of the early ideas was to be a cheese shop and a wine shop. We're moving towards that, and we're not exactly where I want to be, but wine's really important. But what was also important was to be able to offer our customers great wines, individually selected, that they're not going to be able to buy in a shop down the high street or in one of the major multiples. Had to be different, specially selected, and ideally with a story behind it. And that's a great thing for us to offer. So this chap called Ian Cunningham came into the business one day and asked if my name was Ben, and it wasn't. That's my son. And so Ian came in and gave me the story of Bat's Blood, the legendary wine from Transylvania. And I remember that was about a fortnight before Halloween. Now, the label on the bottle, the term Bat's Blood, the legendary wine from Transylvania, lent itself very well to our event in here on Halloween. Brought it in specifically for Halloween, and it's stayed ever since and has become our best-selling wine. And that's both retail as well as dine-in. We offer it in the wine list.
I think we've maintained our reputation just through quality and service and consistency. We always strive to have really good, knowledgeable members of staff, and then just do what the customers want us to do. It's the service. If the customer wants us to do something, we will do it. But also, I think searching the world for quality products, and that goes hand in hand with our reputation, is that, you know, we just never sacrifice quality. It's very hard. You have to do an awful lot of tasting. It's the downside of the job. Here I am again. But no, you have to keep working with everybody, and you know, it's such a lovely job. We're dealing with people all over the world, all different sorts of people, but we, being a family business, like to work with other family businesses and build up that sort of relationship over many years. We don't want to just cut here and there and buy the cheapest. We like that sort of consistency of quality, and it just shines through in a product. Bat's blood wouldn't have been an instinctive purchase, and I can remember when we first looked at it, we all go, oh, bat's blood, not sure about that, and oh yes, I know my daughter will like that for Halloween, and all those sorts of jokes, but actually, you know what, it has surprised us, and here I am drinking it again. It's a jolly good drink, and we're getting people coming back into the shop asking for it now, which is great. Wine brands are difficult. I think the supermarkets are very brand driven, but I think when somebody latches onto a brand, and I suppose you can call Bat's Blood a brand because of its very distinctive name, people do come in and ask for it, and if they can't remember it, well, you cannot forget this name, can you?